down and laugh when he's conquered.
Let's go. Let's go. Raider Nation. Let's go. Let's go. Raider Nation. You ready for some football? You ain't ready for the football. You ain't ready for the Oakland Raiders. It's the invasion of the Oakland Raiders. Are you ready for some football? You ain't ready for this football. Here we come, baby.
It's clean, baby.
Feel the storm of the cold autumn wind, baby. It's the Oakland Raiders. Get your mouthpiece. You in the black hole with the black beast. This ain't black gold, this is black silver. Commitment to excellence, we deliver. And we'll play past regulation. It's the invasion of the Raider Nation. Let's go, let's go. Raider Nation. Let's go, let's go. Raider Nation. You ready for some football? Yeah, you ain't ready for the football.
Ah! For the Oakland Raiders. It's an invasion of the Oakland Raiders.
Let's go.
Are you ready for some football? You ain't ready for the football? Ah!
The Raider Nation is united. When they see the Pirates, fans
It's on, baby. It's on. It all begins. Derek Dallas Carr. Derek Dallas Carr. He is fed up. He's fed up. Derek Dallas Carr. That's that mofo's middle name. Derek Dallas Carr at Texas. We watching y'all. This is it. You better play like y'all fed up with losing. It's a roller coaster. Oh, we find out. Deep breath. Deep breath. The ride is almost over.
Just win, baby. 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 Just win, baby.
No, you're not.
Just win.
Y'all ain't losing it, old Cowboys. Remember, it's December. It's almost December, Dallas fans. It's December. December is here. It's the annual December collapse, they say. Derek Dallas Carr says he is fed up. And he gonna go play like that. He gonna light up Texas. Derek Dallas Carr, the star at the Lone Star State. History is being about to be made right now. The Chargers are getting knocked out by the Raiders. The Raiders knock out the Colts out of the playoffs. The Raiders already beat the Steelers. The Raiders have a better conference record than the Cleveland Browns. You know the Cleveland Browns losing to the Ravens. You know the Colts are losing to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You know these teams are dropping games. You know the Chiefs are going to be back, they say, and they're going to go defeat the Chargers. The Raiders are smoking the Washington football team. That's what's about to go down. In Tom Brady's 7 Super Bowl rings, they're going up against Tom Brady. Jim Plunkett's birthday, the Raiders' 7th win of the season. That's what's about to go down right now. The 6th win is the beginning of the Raider dynasty. The Raiders go on a November run like the New York Giants did in 2011, 2012. That's what's about to happen. It's the same old Chargers again. It is the same unlucky circumstances with Carson Wentz. The Browns have already missed the playoffs because they lost to the Chiefs. They've lost to everybody. The Patriots, the Chargers, the Chiefs, everybody the Browns have lost to. The Browns are finished once the Raiders knock them out in December. The Raiders are going to knock out the Browns. That's what's going down. The Cincinnati Bengals, there is still a scenario where the Bengals make the postseason. The Raiders are in the postseason. I like the Bengals and the Raiders in the postseason. And now if the Bengals want to bung, then they put Vegas and the Chargers in the playoff field. But as it stands, the Vegas Raiders are 4-3 in the conference. The Raiders are going to be 5-3 in the conference after beating the Browns in the AFC, because it's the Raiders that's got to march you 53, and we are going to take care of you, because as far as I can tell, Pittsburgh Steelers going to lose, and the Raiders already beat the Steelers, and the Raiders are half game back in the Steelers if the Steelers lose this football game. There are 2 games against the Ravens, and now there is multiple scenarios in play where the Raiders come in, and the best scenario means the Raiders knock out the Colts and the Raiders knock out the Chargers in back-to-back weeks. It's a crowded field, and the Raiders push everybody that's in their way. It's the invasion of the Raider Nation at Indianapolis. We talking about Raider style. Raider style. They come in the Arrowhead, beat the Chiefs. Raider style. They come in and they beat the Indianapolis Colts. Raider style. They come in and beat the Cleveland Browns. That's what Thanksgiving gonna be about. So happy Black Friday to the Raider Nation. That's what that's all about. They're 7-5 because Allen is the Super Bowl MVP. They're doing this in a game against the Redskins on Jim Plunkett's 74th birthday. This is the legend of Derek Carr when it all begins. If he says he's fed up, you know this guy is going to play his fucking balls out on Thursday. That is the narrative. Short week, it's over. Derek Dallas Carr, it's over. But then Derek Carr flips the script. In the 121st game of his career, he is going to light it up. This is a crowded playoff field. Look at that. The Raiders, as we speak right now, are a half game out of the playoff picture. And the Raiders have a better conference record than the Buffalo Bills. The Bills have to play the New England Patriots. Yeah, pretty delusional when the Raiders are pretty much predictably are going to beat the Browns, the Colts, and the Chargers to control their own destiny. The Raiders control their own destiny. They beat the Browns. They beat the Chargers. They beat the Colts. All 3 of them, and let's aim at the top now. That's what Derek Carr is going to do. Stats are for losers. You just stop. You don't stop. Follow along with the script. They beat the Browns. They jump up the Browns. They jump up the Colts. They jump up the Chargers. You ain't hard enough to be no Raider fan, are you? You stay all the way and all until the end. That's how we do that. That's how Derek Carr does that. What are y'all scared about? It's scripted. Oh, the Raiders, they jumped out. They faded away to oblivion to the Black Abyss. But look at them. They have games against the Chargers, in the Colts, in the Browns to jump them. And you know the Bills have got the New England Patriots next. What's next? So the Bills are suddenly going to miss the playoffs? That's what we're talking about right now. The Raiders need to get a big win at Arrowhead to be 8-5 after everything that has transpired. After the Raiders are 7-5 to commemorate Marcus Allen, to say happy birthday to Jim Plunkett. This is when the 8-5 comes into play because of, you guessed it, Daniel Snyder. And this is how I've projected the Raiders to be 8-5 after this time a few weeks ago. And the NFL has them where they want. They're trying to screw the Raiders. That is where they want them to be. It's so boring if they're winning every game. Like, oh, we expect them to win. Oh, my God, they're done. They're a contender. Oh, they're not a contender. Oh, we want to change our minds every week. That is what the pundits do. They change their mind every week. You know the Raiders will be the team to beat because they are just not scheduled against the Titans and the Ravens. They already beat the Ravens, the Raiders. Go ahead. Pay attention to your Hulks. Go ahead. Because they're going to say, oh, they're going to lose to the Colts is what they're going to say. They're going to lose to the Cowboys. They're going to lose to the Chiefs. This is when Derek Dallas Carr writes his legend. This team is 5-5 like the Patriots. The Patriots ran the table every game. Every game they ran the table, the Patriots. Every game they did. The Raiders! The Raiders! That's how Dallas called it. He called them the Raiders because his New England accent, the Raiders. And they got him for the Raiders. No. Happy homecoming at Vegas. in a few weeks against the Washington football team. About to let Dan Snyder League know that y'all going to get a winner. He ain't settling nothing. He ain't settling nothing at all. Nothing. I'm going to beat the NFL like Al Davis did in court before the Raiders won the Super Bowl in 1983 when Al Davis won in court. Yep. That's about the wind down. It's a big Raider invasion coming in the AFC, and they're about to be warned right now. This dynasty is born. The Occultic 6 game. The all-seeing eye is watching you right now. Right now. Happy Thanksgiving, Derek Dallas Carr. The Radar Dynasty begins next week. Today is about, oh my God. They done. They are truly ready. These next 7 games and these next 4 games before sending Tom Brady to 7-4 in the Super Bowl. You cannot make it out. 7 games left. 4 games left. 11. The Raiders won Super Bowl 11. Las Vegas wins. Raiders win. Bookies win. Fans win. When they turn the Death Star into a stadium of, let's go travel to Vegas and meet the casino and watch the football game. Maybe that's when Raider style needs to come with the Raider Nation. The real Raider Nation show up on the road. As I see it, a stadium decked with opposing fans. I guess when you when you're around entertainment at the modern football stadium, you're going to see Denver Broncos all decked out in Dallas, for example. You know, when you surround yourself with entertainment, then those are the kind of people that you're going to bring into the game. Very clearly, it's 5-5. It's 11-5. 6-1 the rest of the way. I can see this happening. I can see 11-6, and I can see like 15-6. If the 15th, definitely the 15th win is happening against Tampa. That's for sure. 11 wins and then 4 in the postseason. It's about to go down. The 15th win against Tampa, it's official. It's official. It all starts for Versace against his former team, the Dallas Cowboys. That's what about to go down right now. It is the same script before where, the Ravens, are they done? Are they done? They struggle. They come in. They get the win at Denver. They go in and win the Super Bowl. I've seen it all the time. Run the table. You'll win. You'll win big time. Well, yeah. You look at that. It is a very packed table. A very packed table where every team is a half game out of the playoffs. Roger Goodell in the 7-team format comes away as a big, big winner. The Raiders just win. You control your own destiny. It is in their hands now. Okay, they don't move on from Ruggs, and the winning starts after he's in jail, after he's forgotten. It's just the interpretation of when the moving on actually happens. When he does actually go to jail, it's all done. That's what's about to wind out. The 30,000 yards is coming this week, if I'm not mistaken, because he didn't reach 30,000 yards. So today was a Red Hawks game because he only threw for 215. So he is, as it stands, 63 yards away from 30,000 yards. It can happen on the first drive of the game. A big touchdown to Deshaun Jackson over at the Lone Star State. Derek Dallas Carr is a star in the making. He's going to win the Super Bowl. He's going to come out and have his legendary run. A 63, 70-yard opening drive. Derek Carr starts throwing the lasers. 30,000 yards. Congratulations. You beat Washington. You beat the Chiefs. You beat all these teams. You beat all of them. They beat the Chiefs because the RAIDAS are going to be 2-2 in the division. And then 3-2 beating Denver. 4-2 they beat the Chargers. The Raiders are going to win almost every single game the rest of the way. The rest of the way. Which game do they lose? Which game do they lose? And that's a good one to decipher. What if they lose the last game to the Broncos? They will win every game the rest of the way. They should beat all these teams. They can still make it to the playoffs and lose to Kansas City, but now they're not lined up to play against Kansas City. They're lined up. They're lined up to beat Kansas City. You heard their Carr? He's all fed up. He's fed up now for good.